Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Unreal Tournament 2004 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. In this episode, we'll be going through a Bloodrites match as we have been challenged by the Iron Skull Skarrj for Avarice for some reason, despite the fact that Avarice wasn't even in our team in our roster last match. So I don't know why the hell they want to go after him.
Well, the focus should never be on the vices. It should always be on the virtues.
Yeah, Morpheus 3 is still one of my favorite deathmatch maps.
The Nebuchadnezzar.
There. And no, we are not going over to the Nebuchadnezzar.
Cheeky bastard. You don't have our backs. I'm just saying, man.
They might actually be attempting to have our back.
But where the hell is he?
He might have just been dedicated.
I got your back. I don't have your back.
And boink, boink.
Oh, God.
I am not actually a big fan of the sniper rifle in this game. I understand that a lot of people really like the older, more mechanical sniper rifle that's available. However, it always takes me a little bit further out than it's supposed to when it comes to Unreal Tournament with the sniper rifle. It's why I usually prefer the lightning gun. I grant that the sniper rifle is objectively either better or the same as the lightning gun, but the lightning gun being a sci-fi weapon actually, feels more correct to me aside from this standard sniper rifle. I feel the same way about the basic assault rifle too, for the record, even though it's got the grenade rounds onto it.
Sadly, we cannot stop Skarrj from putting a hole in one of our teammates. We're actually doing not so hot right now. We're 5 in the hole. With 17 left to play,
we're 5
anything
up.
is possible. Oh, we're the blue team. God damn it. Okay, so
you can tell that we're the blue team,
is...
Mr. Cloud, because our UI is blue.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I never noticed. Indeed. The UI is blue. So we're the blue team. I like that. Yeah, because all the backdrops of the guns are blue, the ammo counter's blue, the life, the shield. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and it does actually switch over to red when you're on the red team.
Because I think a lot of people have experienced that. Like, that's why you don't fucking change the uniforms at the halftime. You keep, maybe some clean duds on if you got them. Though a lot of players will wear the dirt as a matter of pride. But god damn it gets confusing game after game when you're playing just online multiplayer.
Yeah.
Devastation.
And boy,
you misspelled devastation.
That's fine. I misspell everything.
Not everything.
Past Gurdet is not good at typing. For the record, present Gurdet is also not good at typing. And for the record, future Gurdet will also not be good at typing. This has been determined by a long-standing curse of druidic origin, or at least so we speculate.
DVASTATION. Devastation.
All right, here we go into Absolute Zero. What is the team name? It's the Corrupt. Okay, so it's Divisor, Enigma, Cyclops. Yeah, it is Cyclops. And I think her other name is Corrosion.
In position.
And we also, of course, have Zan. This map, God. Okay, this map is good, to be perfectly honest. There's some super shields in both bases. There's flat cannons and rocket launchers as defensive weapons. For offensive weapons, we've got let's see, I think it's shock rifle and link gun, right? Yeah, it's shock rifle and link gun that are available as offensive weapons. Both bridges happen to have a super power up. On the left bridge, I think, is the big kick of health, and then on the right bridge it's double damage. And to be perfectly honest, this map is fine. This match, on the other hand, is fucking bullshit on anything other than novice because the difficulty scale is exponential depending on where your starting difficulty is. If you start on novice, you'll be fine. Well, for the most part, this will still be a challenging match. It'll just be, actually completable. Whereas if you start on anything above novice, they'll be on godlike by the time you get here. And no, you do not want to fight godlike bots. Godlike bots get the ability to triple wall jump and have what is effectively hit scan on their railguns. And need I remind you that a good portion of the weapons in this game actually are effectively railguns. The shock rifle and minigun explicitly are effectively railguns, as are the sniper rifle and lightning gun.
So speaking,
and the alternate fire of the link gun is supposed to be a rail, but it's not. It has a limited range.
So speaking of sliding difficulty on one of these one-player concourses, have we confirmed whether or not Super Smash Bros. Melee has an AI difficulty higher than 9?
Has AI difficulty higher than what?
9.
Higher than 9. Well, Melee probably does not, but at the same point, it would be very difficult to prove that if you're going through the actual campaign. Mostly because the campaign is supposed to scale. It's supposed to scale up as you go through it. Oh, sorry, it's Redeemer on the other bridge. Okay.
Nice. Holy shit.
Blue flag returned.
Right, so sliding difficulty, but maybe the answer is out there.
The answer is out there, certainly. I just don't know where it is.
I always assumed growing up that if you start all-star mode on very hard mode, that by the time you get to the end, you're fighting AI that is more difficult than very hard.
I don't think so, honestly. Yay, we killed Zan!
And now Zan is about to kill us.
I hope not. He should be on the other end of the map. He doesn't have teleporting powers. At least he's not supposed to have teleporting powers.
Let's pack the chocolate and get the fudge out of here.
Hi, Zan. See, he was on this side of the map the whole time. Navigating around in Absolute Zero, specifically on the top half of the map, is not a thing that I enjoy doing. It's definitely a thing that you should figure out how the fuck to do, but I always end up going through the bottom half of the map for my capture route. Although you end up fighting in closer quarters doing this, I usually have the flat cannon because the flat cannon is one of the defensive weapon options. So you can just pick it up on the way either in or out. Mega kill. Woohoo.
Mega kill.
That's 4 in a row. Oh, well, 4. That's not 4 in a row, but 4 in a short period of time.
Mr. Gerdat, you are the eventuality of an anomaly, yet despite the red team's sincerest efforts, they've been unable to stop you.
Yeah, not that they haven't put up a really good fight, though. Honestly, I think that the difficulty spike for novice specifically is actually relatively fun to go through for the most part. With the exception of double domination ladder and the last assault map. I honestly think that the difficulty spike that happens in novice mode isn't so egregious to be unfun. But again, that is disregarding an entire ladder and the last assault map. We've not actually started playing assault yet. We'll probably start getting into assault during the next part, actually.
Nice.
Well, not next part, but not next part, but because next part we'll probably start doing a bombing run. Absolute Zero takes a while because of one, its size, and 2, the scaling difficulty that I keep bringing up and harping on.
I mean, it stands to reason because honestly, I think we've probably racked up more deaths in this match than we have in like pretty much every other match combined at this point. We don't die that often in novice.
Yeah, I don't, but that's mostly due to experience and But look at what Zan's doing here. He's
He's pushing you back. Oh, you fell for it. You fell for it.
Like I had a choice. He was bobbing back and forth, predicting my shots. Like,
but you went backwards.
I had
you took
to.
The bait.
I was dueling him. I didn't have a choice in the matter.
The mind games are real.
The mind games for the higher level AI are real, certainly, but that's the trap that they end up throwing you into. Like, you have to do that duel. If you fail to do that duel, Zan will just kill you in melee range.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's a big enough bridge for the two of you.
No, it's not a big enough bridge. He's got a shock rifle. He hits me once with that shock rifle and pushes me off to the ledge. I'm dead any goddamn way.
Red flag taken.
I don't think he would have a shot.
He had the shock rifle, though.
As long as you can get past him,
But
though,
you can't
because
get
these
past
guys
him.
take
The shock rifle fire rate is like 1 every 2 seconds about. Ion Painter.
I guess that's why you need defense.
There. Also, don't actually use the Ion Painter. As cool as the explosion is on it, it's an objectively terrible super weapon. Both the Ion Painter and the Target Painter have that problem. The Target Painter actually throws down a Redeemer shell, which is pretty nice. But the Ion Painter shoots down the Ion Cannon satellite. And and the Redeemer round itself has the ability to get countered, as I mentioned earlier.
Blue flag taken.
Turn around and find the bastard.
No, because the rest of their support is on the left bridge at the moment. So, yeah.
Yes. Isn't it wonderful? You know where everybody is, so you know that they definitely cannot be where you're going.
Well, you don't know where everyone is, but if you have the foresight to do at least a little bit of observation around your person, then you should be able to immediately tell where a good portion of the persons are.
Oh man, is the other team finally gonna break its scoring drought?
Red flag taken.
No, we have the flag, and Blackjack returned our flag. We're fine.
Woo! Yeah. All right, now bring it home.
Oh, look, a Redeemer. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Go across the other bridge.
Right, use that cover. You got lots of health. Just use that protection.
I'm lucky that they actually prefer to use rocket launchers and link guns at that range, because rocket launchers and link guns do not have rail fire. So, yeah. And now that my voice is totally shot, we have finally actually beaten Absolute Zero. Note that Zan actually did the worst on his team. It's Enigma and Matrix. That's the other chick. Okay. There we go. CTF ladder is done.
Well done. And in the next part, after scoring a hat trick for Rocket Rabbit,
we'll be moving on into the bombing run ladder. Be safe, everybody.
Bombing run.